Alright, we are back with another video. How's it going, fellow planeswalkers? This is NerdPhil. We are climbing up the standard ranked ladder, but we're doing it with our own twist. We're doing it with fun decks. You know we gotta be original, or at least take a new twist on certain decks. So this time around, we're gonna see if we can get to Plat 2 today. We're gonna try some Orzhov Clerics. The deck, it's been around for a little bit, but it died down pretty fast. But I still think it's actually a solid deck in the meta. So we're going to try it out today. See if we can climb the rank, beat Mono Red, beat Mill, beat Yorion. You know the drill. So we got one fight as one. We're playing humans and vampires, and Indestructible's pretty solid with Shatter to the Sky and removal spells from red roaming around. But it's just a one of. We got 3 Speaker of the Heavens. Great card, makes 4/4 angels, and we got a bunch of cards that gain life. We got 3 Archfiend's Vessel. This is a great chump blocker, and we've got multiple ways to bring it back from the graveyard so that it becomes a 5/5 flyer. We got 3 Luminarch Aspirants. This card's just good, and it's also a cleric, so we should play it. 3 Heartless Axe, and we are playing the Null Priest of Oblivion. I like the Menace Lifelink combo, and we can get some good stuff back in this deck with the kicker ability. And we are playing Cleric of Lifespawn. This card just gets bigger and bigger over time and gets kind of hard to answer if they don't put up enough blockers. We are playing Dire Tactics. We have enough humans to play this, but even in the worst case scenario, it is worth it to lose some life and exile some cards. It's important to exile things right now in the format because decks like ours, where it's graveyard synergy, you want to make sure they don't get those cards back or get rid of those cards that have the escape mechanic. That's also why we're playing 2 Banishing Lights, but also hits planeswalkers, enchantments, other good stuff that we might not be thinking about. 3 Murderous Riders. Every card in black is playing this, and it is great, and it has lifelink. We are playing our boy Tabarax. I really like this card. This card lets you draw cards. It gets bigger over time, and can gain you some life if you put enough counters on it. We're playing 2 Vitos. We're not 100% all in on the lifelink game. We do have a lot of creatures that make lifelink, but we're not like a full Monty lifelink deck. So it's just a 2 of, but it can be a game ender when the game is just being stalled out and you just need to swing in for a bunch of life and take away their own. We got 3 Auras. I like this card. It gets other cards back. It's one of the few ways we can get Archfiend's Vessel. But you can get a lot of cards back from Shatter the Sky. So it's great. So it's their Shatter the Skies are basically just targeting one card. So I really like it. We got 1 Drana. This is our little fun piece. She's a cleric and she's got a pretty decent effect. So we're gonna try her out. I think it'll do some work. We got 3 Agadeem's Awakening. Just super solid since we're kind of on the lower curve. We got all our planes here. We got 3 Castle Locked-Wains. This is, I think, the best castle by far in Throne. And we got 4 of the pathways. So let's climb the ladder today. How do we feel about that? I definitely want to try some other fun decks. The colorless artifact deck is fun. It's a little hard to pull off given how fast the meta is, especially with Gruul and Mono Red still roaming the area of standard. So I think we have to mulligan this. It's not a great hand. We're missing our white source, so let's mulligan this. Oof, this is even rougher, but we'll keep it. I don't really think we need the Veto here. Hopefully mono red. So I'm gonna play this tapped. We're missing our white source, so we can't play Cleric of Lifespawn. Is this big red? Nope, it's just red. Alright, this is an interesting start. So we'll probably get hit in the face for 3 and see what's happening afterwards. So option 1, we killed this guy now. I think that's okay. And then we need to get rid of that at some point. The game does not want to give us white mana source, so that's a little frustrating, but we're not out of it yet. We are still in the game. Ooh. Alright, we're definitely gonna have to remove that as well. Yeah, so I'm gonna chalk this one up to a big L already. Because the game has not given us any white sources and has actually given mono red more lands. Interestingly enough. Yeah, this is kind of rough. But if we somehow come back from this, you know, that's gonna be amazing. Okay. It's so interesting. Why did he scoop? You know what? He might have not known we were actually, you know, white black. He might have just thought we were mono black and thought all our hand was just good stuff. It's interesting about something I've seen about mono red players. They like need to get the win in 4 or 5 wins, and even if they're ahead and they don't get the win in 4 or 5 wins, they just scoop and don't have a lot of patience. So let that be a lesson. I always try to play out as much as I can, because you just never know what the opponent has. Ooh, they got Obosh. I haven't seen that card in a while. So we're gonna play this guy first. So we might play the Luminarch next. I think we'll play another cleric here. Is he Sultai? He's Teamer right now. Is he just playing it for the red side? Well, we'll play the cleric. We want to get our triggers here. Okay. Yep, that's to be expected. I'm actually glad. Alright, he is cultivating. So he's ramping. Ramping with Obosh. This is cool. I like this. This is like what I like to see in Standard. Some fun, unique takes. Hopefully we draw a land. We do. Alright, so we're actually just gonna kind of, and then we're gonna play the Luminarch. I know we don't get a second trigger, but I just want to get this guy on here. And I did put the counter on him just to make him bigger, because these guys will get bigger on their own, so we'll be okay. I don't know what I should be looking out for, if I'm frankly honest. He's ramping a lot though. It makes me kind of nervous. So I'm gonna slam down the aura here. So that way I can at least get one of these back in case of a board wipe, because I see a Storm's Wrath in my future. So we're just gonna hit hard, hit fast. That way we'll probably end up getting one of the clerics back. But yeah, you can kind of see how fast that can get, and we're also gaining life out of it, which is why I like the cleric tribal decks. Alright, getting more life. Storm's Wrath. No, it's the Ox. Interesting. Not what I expected. I think we win, because we can just exile the dude, and we got our Drana. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so this deck goes really fast. If we get starts like that, it's kind of hard to answer. We're gonna get to plat 2 real quick, boys. Not what I expected, honestly. Honestly, I feel like we should have a loss, but that mono red player, grab a leg. That mono red player scooped super fast. So I want to show you guys how I draft at some point. I don't know if we'll get in another video, but I'm definitely more of a limited player. That's where I thrive. I love having everyone on even footing, and then, you know, it's really up to strategy at that point. I think that's why for the most part, I generally do pretty well in paper draft. I know drafting here is obviously very different, but Oh, this is a solid keep. But yeah, I'm definitely more of a limited player, and I've grown to really love Commander. I originally was against it at first because I just went, that's the decks are too big, it's too much going on. But I really enjoy the social interaction of Commander. So I don't know how I ever play Commander with my friends and like show it here, because I don't have like the budget of we're gonna actually play the Cleric first. I don't have the budget of like game nights. But you know, maybe someday in the future. But for now, we're gonna just, you know, climb the ranks of platinum with fun decks. What do we got going on here? We got Esper Yorion. All right. So I kind of want to play the Tabrax, but I see a lot of exile effects. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna kind of bait him a little bit. I want him to. I do see a Sky Slave Aspirant, so I want him to grab this. That way I have better stuff sticking on the board. Oh, interesting. A different take on... Huh. Okay, that's kind of cool, actually. So... I'll play the Tabrax. That way if I see a board white, potentially I can grab a couple cards. So you can't block the Menacer, which is awesome. Again, I think Menace is a keyword that's coming pretty popular, or sorry, pretty handy these days. So this card's actually a lot better than it looks in the format. So we are playing Esper. If he plays the Doom Foretold, we have a great card to throw in the bin. And actually, Doom Foretold actually helps us because of Tabrax, because we get other cards to get back and whatnot. So, all right, he passes. We're gonna play this for the black side. I'm thinking we play our dude here. We're gonna hold off on the Murderous Rider. We're gonna swing in with everything. So if he really, his only option is to chump block or block the 1/1, and either way we come out ahead. So this is an interesting take on Yorion though, but it makes sense given the amount of enchantments that the Yorion decks play. It is. I don't know if I quite agree with it, but you know. So he decides to chump block. Nope, he doesn't know. He doesn't know what the right choice is. Okay. Alright, that's cool with me. I want him in the graveyard so he comes back as a 5/5 flyer. We will draw a card. Alright, and pass the turn. So now we're not drawing a land next turn. Hopefully. So if he plays Doom Foretold, we just sack this guy, get back a huge flyer. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that, honestly. Oh, what am I talking about? That's not how it works because I don't have aura. I'm crazy, guys. So we're going to sack him, draw a card. We draw cards, that's what it is. Sorry guys, I'm a little crazy. I got me crazy. Alright, got a Luminarch. Looking pretty good here. Bada beam. Bada boom. We don't need the lifelink, so I'm not in a rush. That's a great combo. The Doom Foretold with the Treacherous Blessing. He would have died had he not gotten rid of it. But yeah, I'm digging the combo. It's pretty cool. So whatever he plays, we're gonna kill it. So I'm not really sure how he can get out of this, honestly. He's kind of in a pickle. I think we got this in the bag. Yeah, this deck goes really fast. It's awesome. It's really, really solid. And I just love the fact that I have Dire Tactics out right now. So even if he plays something huge that I'm not expecting, just we say goodbye to it. Is he timing me out? Is he trying to time me out? Come on, man. Don't do that. I'm gonna... You know what? I love you. I love you, my friend. Good game, he says. Okay, sure. No problem. I mean, okay. Yep, that is good game. Alright, so we are in Plat 2 already. So, bada beam, bada boom. So, I'm gonna keep playing. I don't want the video to be... I don't want you guys to think that the video is, like... Or that the deck is, you know, faultless. Because that's just not true. It's not a perfect deck by any means. It definitely has its flaws. But, I want you guys to appreciate the strengths of Cleric Tribal, of Orzhov Clerics. So we're gonna keep playing. I mean, I feel like I should be 2-1, honestly. Again, that mono red game, really bizarre. So this is a solid keep. Got good land. So we're gonna get some more victories here, hopefully. All right, drew our 4th land, so hopefully from here we don't just flood out. I'm hoping that we draw some 3-drops, some Tabrax, or the Vito would actually be great right now. So but if not, we have other things to do. Turn 3, not the greatest things. I'd rather not play another Speaker of Heavens, but it's not the worst. What are we playing against? Ooh, oh, we drew a Vito. Nice. So we're gonna bada beam, bada boom. Make our dude bigger. So we're playing against maybe okay. Is it spells? Is it spells is pretty solid, honestly. I've been seeing Thundering Rebuke a little bit more. It's an interesting pickup for Izzets because it's sorcery speed. Alright, just gonna shock that. That's fine. So it's just removing all our stuff, which is kind of annoying if I'm frankly honest, but interesting. Master of the Winds is gonna come in for some good damage here. So I gotta slam down the aura now because I want to get some things back when creatures die. So it actually does nothing for me to attack, so we'll just hold back. So we've been drawing a lot of land here, but maybe that means we won't draw them in the future, right? Ooh, it's Jeskai. I always said Jeskai was gonna make a comeback, and definitely looks like that's gonna be the case. Jeskai always makes a comeback. So if you haven't picked up your white-red pathways, I would ask you to do so. Make some money back. We'll get back to Cleric. So, okay. Oh man, I wish he was in the graveyard. That's okay. It'd be cool if you could at least decide where the so he's gonna block the 3/3.
Quiet, please.
I know that we're not making our guy bigger, but I just want to slam things on the board. Want to get some creatures out there. Also for attacking, because I'm probably going to attack with this and let it hit the graveyard. I know I don't have a way to recur things right now, but we could draw a No Priest of Oblivion, which would do it, or another aura. Could also draw nothing, but I am hopeful. Ooh, did not expect that. Huh. That's a little unfortunate. That's actually a cool synergy. Okay. Alright. Alright. I can respect that. Ooh, wow. That I could have asked for. Wow, that was really solid. I wish we were at 4, but we're just gonna go for it. So I want to make sure I get the Archfiend's Vessel, Cleric, and Vito. Yeah, I would love to get back to Aura, but maybe I'm being a little impatient, honestly. But I'm just going for it. He could have another Shatter the Sky. But at least we'll draw a card off. Yeah, maybe I was a little too impatient, honestly. But we weren't also guaranteed. We've been flooding like crazy, so maybe they'll stop. Not really sure. He might not even have a second Shatter the Sky. So, what am I saying? They always have it. Whenever you say stuff like that, they're going to have it. And he tapped for a white. I'm pretty sure I'm seeing another one. I got impatient. Oh, Shark Typhoon. Okay. So. Oh, and a no priest. Wow. Okay, we're looking pretty solid, honestly. So, here's what. So, we're going to see what he does. Nothing. Alright, so now we are going to get back Aura. And the cool thing is, even if he plays Shatter this guy, we're just going to chain from 3-2, from the 3s and 2s. So we'll get back something of, we'll actually get 3 2-1s, or 3 and 2s. So we'll actually get something back with 3, something back with 2, and then something back with 1. So we'll be left with a solid board. Gets a shark. It's fine.
Humble your mind. There is always more to learn.
Shark Typhoon resolving wasn't the greatest for us, but we're not out of it yet.
Breathe in. Exhale.
Is it another Shatter this guy? I hope it is, because we're just going to be left with a big board. If we had a Tabrax as our 3-drop, though, that would be super awesome. Ooh, that's a big shark. Alright, so we get this back. I'm trying to figure out 5, 10, 5, 10, 12, 13, 14. So not enough to kill him because he blocks. Or he blocks these two. So he takes 1, 2, 3, 4, plus an additional 10 is 14. So not enough. So what we're going to do is this. So we go here, we go here, we go here. Yep.
This was not my plan.
And we make an angel. So I feel pretty good. I thought we had it lost, but that Academ's Awakening honestly saved us. I think that's game. That's a second, because we just, yep. We got this. So we swing in with everybody, and then we're going to activate this now just in case. So that should be game. Yep. He's at 1, but we get all the veto triggers in the world. So, holy moly. That is so disgusting. Alright, I thought we had it lost, but that Academ's Awakening honestly saved us, so I'm glad I pulled the trigger when I did. I honestly probably could have waited another turn, but who knows how much a second Shark Typhoon would have saved them, so. Cool concept, though, with the Master of the Winds, or whatever that card was, to at least draw a card off Shatter this guy. I don't know if they should be playing creatures, honestly, or at least, you know, Bone Crusher Giant in that deck makes sense. I'm not sure about that card. So we are 4-4-0, 3-4-0. I honestly lost track, but I don't think we've lost, so I feel great. I feel good. I'm not gonna get copyrighted for that. I'm not even a good singer. They probably won't even recognize the song because of how tone deaf I am, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. If you haven't, I played Rogue Demir Rogues with Karatsan or whatever his name is. Love that dude. Ooh. So, and I've played mono green back when my mic sounded like a potato. But that mono green deck is super good. That helped me really get to Mythic. But I'm here to showcase, you know, fun decks. So I think we're gonna have to pay a life here, but that's all right because we gained a life. So it's another Yorion deck, probably Esper. So I want to slam down the Taborax next turn, so that when I do see, wow, this is kind of painful. Holy moly, this is gonna be good thing we are playing a lifelink deck. So yeah, we're gonna slam this guy down. I'm gonna slam him down now. Just I know he's not gonna be able to do anything, but I just want to ensure that the Taborax resolves. That way when I start sacking stuff, I can at least draw cards. And then once I get down to Aura, we'll be in a really good position. So. Oh, I think this guy's copying a Covert Go Blue. He was playing like a Mardu Yorion deck today. And I think he released on YouTube. So we'll see. Covert Go Blue is a very meticulous player. He's very intelligent and is great to watch. So, you know, I could be in a lot of trouble. But I'm not playing Covert Go Blue, so that guy's in Mythic right now. Why is this not coming in untapped? Oh, does it just not count as a swamp anymore? It's a little unfortunate. I'll just slam it down now. So he's gonna have to get rid of the Heartless Act, which kind of a bummer. That's a great card, but we didn't have anything else anyway, so he paid the 3 life. Oh, is it another Yorion? Okay, yeah, this is Covert Go Blue's version of Yorion. So if I beat this, does that mean I'm better than Covert Go Blue? No, I'm kidding. That's obviously 100% not true. It's unfortunate. I'm gonna slam down the Aura now. He could have another. Man, that really hurts our deck because we like the graveyard. Oh, ECD. All right. If I beat this deck, I'm better than Covert Blue, guys. If not, then I'm just another dude on the internet, which is fine with me. I think we're gonna do everything in our main phase while he's tapped out. Yeah, we actually have to do it on our turn because of ECD. So doing okay. He's at 9, we're at 24, but we don't have a hand anymore. So okay, that's fine. It's not over. He can get something back, unfortunately. Alright, we drew another land. So I'm just gonna see what we got going on here. Oh, Agatheme's Awakening with no graveyard. That is rough. That is also annoying. Alright. Well, it's a good thing we have the castle. Okay. Oh, and a Yorian's coming out. Okay. Something else to consider. Okay. We're not out of it. We are just drawing too many lands, honestly. If I'm being frankly honest, it's kind of rude. And the fact that we lost our graveyard also really, really sucks. It's actually kind of nice that we can activate the castle because of Lithoform Blight, but not what I intended. Or not what I expected when I was building this deck. I wasn't expecting to activate Castle Lock when every turn. That's not good. Alright. We are going to draw here. I'm going to end up taking 2, but we're above 20, so... Huh. Okay. So... Let's see what he's going to do here. So... I actually want to see if I can draw something here. I know I'm going to take an extra damage, but yeah, I don't want him getting a bunch of life linkers. So, doing okay. Vito, I think, would do it. No, he's going to play the Yorian. Replay those, gain life. Okay. So, Treacherous Blessing. That makes sense. Ooh, replay the Treacherous Blessing. That's pretty spicy. Alright. I feel like I'm playing Covert Go Blue right now because this is... Oh, is he getting... He gets these back too. Interesting. Oh, right, because he gets to draw cards off those. That is spicy. I don't think I saw... I don't know if I remember Covert Go Blue doing that, but... no blocks. This is kind of cool. Not the fact that it's happening to me in particular, but... It's cool. So, he still hasn't found a way to deal with the demon. I really wish... that we just had a graveyard. It just sucked that everything got exiled and then we pulled the Akadeem's Awakening, but... yeah, I mean, that's the power of Elsvet's Nightmare. Holy moly, we just only lands. Sounds like a bad version of OnlyFans. I shouldn't have said that. Just gonna play everything. Because I predict a Doom Foretold. So... If he doesn't have a Doom Foretold, that makes sense. No, my demon, come back! You suck. Ugh. This is brutal. I'm not even really sure I would... Holy moly, I drew 2 land. I think I drew like 4 lands in a row. I honestly want to scoop after that. That's just so... That's so toxic. I feel so cheated. I think I just drew 5 lands in a row. Yeah, now that Treacherous Blasting doesn't even hurt him. This was... I feel very cheated. This... I don't know if the game is just like, keep drawing more lands, NerdPhil, because, you know, you're doing too well. Man, I think we were gonna get there, honestly. All right, we'll skip there. He's just gonna get. Oh, I forgot to give him an emoji. I always like to give heart emojis. All right, I got one more in me. That game felt a little bit wrong. Not that because I was facing against a bad deck, but because I think I drew 4 or 5 lands in a row. So even with the castle, I had 2 castle lock wings at the end too. So, but sometimes it's a randomizer magic. So let's see if we can end on a good note here. I might be being greedy. Maybe I should have. You know what? I feel like maybe next time I go 3 or 4. 3-0 or 4-0, I should just stop and, you know, make the video look good. But hey, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh no, is this the enchantment deck? I hate that deck so much. Okay, Blood Chief's Thirst. Might have another one, but what are you gonna do? Ooh, I'm actually a huge fan of the Skyclave Shade. I think it is a very underrated card. So we're actually going to play this dude. Put the counter on him. I know we're getting in for 1 less, but I like making this guy bigger. So he could be a 4/3 lifelink menace next turn, which I like the sound of that very much. Yep, I take the 3, no problem, because I'm about to get it back, hopefully. If not, then I put the counter on the wrong place. Ah, very interesting. Okay. So, I think we exile here, because that card's like one of the better cards in the deck. So we're gonna get more life here. Bada beam, bada boom. So, Archfiend's Vessel, very good choice, because I have it too. All right, so he's gonna chump block. So I could just put it on this. I'm just gonna swing with him. I feel like a Heartless Act with this being blocked, not the greatest, and he can't block with that, so we'll just guarantee a 5 and kind of help ourselves here. Feel pretty good so far. He hasn't. I don't think he's drawn any of his removal spells beyond Blood Chief's Thirst. 2 castles, pretty solid. You got it. No blocks. So maybe he's gonna sack it. Yep, that's what I figured. So if he comes back, we just Heartless Act it, no problem. So we can't do anything in response, unfortunately. So, and I don't think he has anything else in his graveyard, so that's okay. Just kill it. Only lands. You know what? I'm gonna see what's happening here. There we go. At least that's something. Take 6. It's unfortunate that the Skyclave Shade can't block, but it's a strong card. But he hasn't been able to utilize it. Alright, Rankle's fine. I only have lands, dude. This is the game where I only draw lands, so it's unfortunate that it actually means nothing. I guess the cleric. I don't. He must have. He better have a blood chief's thirst. He needs. No, he has no removal. All right, we'll end it there. That's a solid. What was that? 4-1. So, yeah, I think that was 4-1. So, yeah, that's the deck. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what other decks you guys want me to play. I think I'll be doing a draft next for the next video. I think you guys will like that because people don't know how to draft properly, and I usually get about 5 wins before I lose. So there are times where I go 7-0, so that would be a great video, but not guaranteed. But yeah, that's the deck. Let me know what you guys think. And stick around, like and subscribe so that you can be with me on the rise to Mythic, because we will probably get there. I feel pretty good about it, just given the way our games are going. So, yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Check out any other videos. I don't just talk about Magic. If you're into any sort of video games, I talk about that. I've talked about Assassin's Creed. I will also be releasing a video. This will be a unique take on kind of my reaction to, I know I'm a little late, but the second episode of The Mandalorian. I want to talk about the importance of Paul Sun-Hyung Lee's appearance in that episode, and why that's so important for the Asian community, and just kind of like the Asian community's reaction to Star Wars, and just the importance that we're seeing Asian actors and actresses finally get the roles that are good roles, and that are and why that's just so important. So if you think that interests you, please like and subscribe. I think that's just culturally something important that we need to discuss. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you for new subscribers. I'm getting about 1 to 2 subs a day, which I hear is the right thing to do when you're kind of starting or restarting, in my case, a YouTube channel. So thank you all so much for that. You guys are awesome, and I'll see you for your next NerdPhil.